Do you ever feel like no matter what, no matter how hard you work, your debt just won't go away? You're not alone. And here's the truth: paying off debt doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need a financial degree, you just need a simple step by step plan. Hey everyone, I'm Lisa Drennon, your wealth activator, and I paid off $100,000 of debt in just 6 months, not by working harder, but by creating a system that works for me, that made my money work for me instead of against me. And once and for all, I broke the cycle by using aromatherapy. So in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly what I did to have this happen. For beginners, this is what you will discover. Even if you've had debt, paid it off, but then racked it back up again, you might be a beginner. But what really happens is that we just get set in our old ways. So, the number one mindset shift that makes debt reduction possible: a step by step plan to organize your debt without feeling overwhelmed. I'm going to show you how to create this simple spending system that still lets you enjoy life while paying down the debt that you owe. And you don't need to take out loans. You don't need to shuffle around your credit cards to get 0% interest, although that is one of the tactics I used. But I wasn't able to break the cycle. So by implementing my money multiplier system, it gives every dollar a job, so you know exactly where your money is going and your debt shrinks faster than you thought possible while you're saving for your future, while you're enjoying dinners out. You don't have to cut back because you get to design your own spending plan. So this isn't about depriving yourself. It's not about, freedom, but eventually you'll get there. It's about seeing your money flow where you want to. So eventually, not only do you create financial freedom, but you create security as well, without shame, without guilt, without confusion, just clarity, confidence, and progress that you can feel. So if you're ready to take control of your finances and start your debt-free journey, I want you to hit the like and subscribe button, tap the bell so you don't miss an episode. And when you're ready for your own customized money map, check out the link in the description, the Profit Playbook. It's your key to building wealth your way. The first thing that we do to crush on debt is create a plan. Without a plan, we fail. So I want you to look at your number. How much money do you have coming in every month? If it's $10,000, I want you to allocate that $10,000 for your needs, which are your four walls: your housing, your transportation, your clothing, and your food. And then for your your desires, your wants. So your flexible expenses, it would be your subscriptions that you're, getting, internet, cell phone, things of that desire. And maybe those things are mandatory. Those are more of your needs because you need it to run your business. But that's another conversation, because a lot of times entrepreneurs will commingle their funds and their business actually pays for these expenses when it's kind of like the borderline. But again, we could talk about that in another episode. So to focus on paying the debt, you want to create a plan to pay it back. There's two methods: the Snowball Method, which is you take your lowest balance from your highest balance and you start making the minimum payment on all of them. But on the lowest, you pay the minimum plus an additional, say, $100 more per month. And then once that's paid off, you roll it over that full amount, the minimum plus the extra, to the next one until it's paid off. Now, this system works when you stop using your credit cards. And this is where the smell of money comes in. It's a new program that I've created to help you break through the plateaus. And you can see the video just before this one that talks about how aromatherapy is so powerful to rewire our mindset when it comes to money, when it comes to paying off debt and breaking those cycles. The second option is the Avalanche method. And with this method, you take the highest balance, the highest credit card, the credit interest, so the highest interest to the lowest interest, and you start paying it off that way. That is not my favorite way to do it. And in my Crush on Debt program, most people opt in for the snowball because you get that dopamine hit, you get that small win. And if you start with the largest, it could take a long time to do it. Now, there's strategies to put into place to help you pay the debt faster, like looking at your spending plan and maybe cutting back on things that you don't need anymore, like subscriptions that you haven't used in 6 months. So this plan works when you implement it. And what I teach in the Crush on Debt program is to take 20% of your income and put it towards debt. We all get windfalls, rebates, and money unexpectedly. Yes, that happens. I just got a refund from a copay that I wasn't supposed to pay for $40 from 2 years ago. So when you start to think positively about money, you change your relationship with money, you start iDateMoney, you start to see money come your way. It's all in the way that you think, how you feel towards money. And if you really want to crush on debt, this is the magic formula that you can implement on a daily basis to help you get there. So go ahead and click the links in the comments, get started on crushing on debt and start building wealth. Because remember, it doesn't matter how much money you have, it's what you do with it.